What's going on, guys? Mr. Nine here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today, I'm a broke mofo. Look at that silver. Gee, wow, Bubba. Look at that. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about some alternatives to the arena. And this is kind of like maybe you didn't expect this alternative, but now you're going to deal with it. And it's going second, right? So, going second. Today we're going to be talking about the king, and that is Mountain King himself. Now, Mountain King is all damage, but he's an HP based damage dealer. So that means you can build him with a lot of HP, and he's going to be able to take a hit, and he'll be able to give a hit. Bow, slept. Right? And I have two of them, and I'm going to show you how I have both of them built. And if you're wondering, dang, that's a fast Mountain King. No, he's just a small guy with a big stick. Bow, slept. Right? Oh, weak hit. Bow, slept. Boom, slept. Now, the reason I'm trolling right now with a 3-man team is because these are bot teams. Maybe they're not. If you see your name on here and you're real, let me know. But I won't, I won't be offended. And I'll apologize. But for now, we're going to call these guys bots. Bow. So Mountain King, he has two damage abilities and his A1. His A1 ramps up in damage because of his passive. And his A2, I believe, ignores defense, and his A3 ignores shield and block damage. Which is pretty cool because if you have the mastery that deals more damage when they're under a shield, he is ignoring that shield as well as dealing more damage because it is there with that A3 ability. I'm going to get into that in a second. So Mountain King does not play. Even in the higher ups, you can see him in some later tanky teams that don't want to lose fast or don't want to lose so quickly, right? And that's definitely Mountain King. He does not want to go down quick. If you build him right with some regeneration, some healing, or, enough support, it's a really long, annoying fight, and it's not always guaranteed because one, Mountain King can one-shot people. Two, reaction and swift parry, right? Gear. So Mountain King just comes in, and when he has the decreased attack on him, it's not affecting that much of his damage dealing, right? Because he has so much HP, it's not that big of a deal. So after these couple battles, I'll get into the gear. I have them both geared differently for two different methods, but I'm showing you both because they're so strong. Bow, slept. Bow. Oh man, she's tanky. See how, okay, now with they have the block damage. Could still go through it with that. See that? So he's dealing damage and they keep their shield. So that means their shield stays there. So with that mastery, dealing more damage to champions under shield, it's great. It does more damage. Yeah, you don't want to mess with this little guy and this lizard here. And this other little guy right here, Herndig versus the world, he could do it. This hammer, the hammer and the axe, man, they should have like, crossover. Oh yeah, he's gonna eat that. Oh yeah. Slap. Slap. And the thing about Mountain King is you can put him in Guardian gear and he would be alright. He is a strong enough champion tank wise that he can be a defensive support champ for you if you need, right? Because he's just gonna regen and you want him to, um, you know, be the last man standing and make it really hard for him to kill. It's kind of like a weird support type champion. So let's look at the gear. No, thank you. Let's look at the gear here. So if you aren't aware, time change was today. So now the reset will be at 4 o'clock. Or 5 o'clock. Or 6 o'clock. Or 7 o'clock. Depending on where you're at, time change. But anyway, let's look at Mountain King's gear. And I've got him built 2 different ways. First, I have him in the lethal. That was from the Dark Fae rotation. You know, I was fortunate enough to get enough usable gear to, you know, put it on him. I could upgrade this one later on. We probably will. These are some decent speed boots. But he's dealing some damage, right? He one shots. If not, that means he ain't up to snuff, right? And this second Mountain King is here in Frenzy. I have him higher HP because he's taking more hit, maybe 20,000 more HP. And, you know, max out crit rate and some crit damage because that's what he's doing. He's dealing some damage. But when he gets hit, he's going to get some turn meter, makes him swing around quicker to swing that axe. And boy, does he swing that axe. So, Mountain King, still the king. Probably not your king, but this guy can do it. For Go Second Team, you know, since Magnar came out, it might be harder to deal. I mean, it might be easier to deal with him, but he's still a formidable foe. And you have to think twice about approaching him because he might have a HP shield set or he might be coming at you with this lethal set. So, thanks for watching. If you got any ideas for a Mountain King, let me know. Shout out to Big Bro Semi-Retired Rally, Big Bro Mad Aries out there in the world, and Brother Teleria for you know, all the love and support for helping me get back on my feet, get some videos going. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to show you some alternatives. Been thinking about that. What could you do since what you want to do isn't working? And I know not everybody's gonna have a Mountain King. You know, you're gonna have to think about alternatives. And if you have alternatives to some of the ideas out there, shoot them, man. Put them in the comments. Let me know. I would love to do some videos on something I haven't done or haven't seen. I don't like to do regurgitated videos of something somebody already said 6 different ways from Sunday. So you guys have a good one. You be safe. You let me know how everything's going. And don't forget, our cluster is always recruiting, even if we're full. So don't be afraid to jump in the server. And don't forget, please do not forget, always tip your waitress. Okay, that's it, you guys. Have a good one.